The Democratic primary could be effectively over in 1 week, depending on what happens. Not only tonight, we have some primaries tonight that I will talk about, but also 1 week from today on March 15th, and also over the weekend on March 12th. So let's start first with what is up tonight on the Democratic side. Tonight, Michigan votes and Mississippi votes. In Michigan, 148 delegates are at stake. In Mississippi, 41 delegates are at stake. In Michigan, Hillary Clinton is leading Bernie Sanders, according to the most recent polling we have, 59-37. And in Mississippi, Hillary Clinton is leading Bernie Sanders, according to the most recent polling we have, 63-19. Now, the reality, Lewis, is even with 148 delegates at stake in Michigan, for example, if Hillary Clinton does get about 60 to 65% of those delegates, that is not actually going to be a deciding factor in any way in terms of what is ultimately going to happen with the Democratic nomination. 1 week from today, the Democrats have Florida, Illinois, Missouri, North Carolina, and Ohio. That is 792 delegates at stake. Depending on what happens, we are either going to see Hillary Clinton mathematically become the overwhelming and clear frontrunner, making it such that Bernie Sanders needs to win something like 75% or more of the delegates from there on out in order to secure the nomination. Or we will see a situation where Bernie Sanders does get some of these big states in his corner, gets some delegates, and remains in this thing for a longer period of time. But we have to be realists here with what the math is showing us, even when we don't consider the super delegates. And yesterday, when we gave the delegate numbers, Lewis, without considering the super delegates, half of the people emailed me saying, yeah, that made sense because we really want to focus on how people are voting. The other half said, David, super delegates exist. So you can not include them in your little chart if you don't want to, but they exist, and we anticipate that they're going to overwhelmingly be voting for Hillary Clinton. Either way, 1 week from today, we are going to have a lot more data to tell us what does this look like.
Yeah, so it's going to happen quickly, and I hope Bernie can hang on here. Realistically, yes, the super delegates, it's a big issue.
Are you at this point, would you say that you're still cautiously optimistic, or has your optimism waned in terms of the shot that Bernie Sanders has?
It's really been a roller coaster through the primaries so far, because at first it was, we were all thinking Bernie doesn't really have a shot. That changed. Now it's looking like Hillary once again has a very clear edge, but I guess I am still, at least, I guess, somewhat cautiously optimistic.
The emails I'm getting right now are truly all over the place. I mean, I get people who say, David, anything other than saying Bernie Sanders has the momentum and has a great shot at winning is anti-Bernie bias, right? There's people who email me and say that. There's people who email me and say, David, this Bernie stuff has gone on long enough. Hillary Clinton is still up double digits in just about every national poll. She's up big in any relevant state that is up for primary elections in the next week. And then there's people in between who say, well, yeah, the numbers do favor Hillary at this point. She's clearly in the lead, but momentum could change, and people are Bernie's message is resonating with people. Old polling data, et cetera. It's amazing because I believe that the emails I'm getting are honest and sort of authentic from everybody. I don't believe that people are emailing me things that they wish I would say. They're just emailing me what they honestly think. And what people on the left seem to honestly think about this race right now is all over the place.
It is. And so I'm one of those people who is in the middle. Don't give me any grief for that. We've heard everybody's opinion, and we've retold it all.